Enjoy the story. Please like, comment, and subscribe. In the small village of Rawagede, life was difficult for the residents who were caught in the middle of a conflict between the Dutch and Indonesian Republican Army fighters TNI. The people of Rawagede just wanted to live their lives in peace, but they were forced to face the reality of war when the Dutch army came to their village seeking information about the whereabouts of a fighter named Lucas Custerio. On December 9, 1947, the Dutch army, consisting of about 100 conscripts, attacked Rawagede village and raided houses. They were ordered to clean up the village and find the Indonesian fighters they were seeking. The villagers, however, refused to reveal the location of Lucas Custerio. The Dutch soldiers became frustrated and decided to round up all the males above 15 years of age and force them to stand side by side in a field. The Dutch army then proceeded to question the men about the presence of Republic fighters. When they didn't get the answers they were looking for, they executed all 431 men in the field. The Dutch army referred to this as a summary execution, but it was a clear war crime, the murder of non-combatants. The Committee of Good Offices, CGO, a panel of representatives from Australia, Belgium, and the United States, was aware of the massacre. However, their response was limited to criticizing the military action, which they called deliberate and ruthless, without further strict sanction due to human rights abuse. Although Dutch Army General Simon Hendrik Spoor recommended that the responsible officer, Major Alphonse Venen, be prosecuted, no criminal investigation was started. A report from the United Nations published on 12 January 1948 called the killings deliberate and merciless. It wasn't until 2008 that 10 widows of the victims officially held the Netherlands responsible for the massacre. The state lawyer replied in a letter published in 2008, expressing regret for the massacre but saying that the statute of limitations for prosecution had expired. This drew criticism among members of the States General of the Netherlands, as well as among leading Dutch newspaper NRC Handelsblad. In 2011, the court decided that the crime, due to its extraordinary nature, is not subject to a statute of limitations, and thus held the Dutch state fully accountable for the damages caused. Following settlement negotiations with the Dutch state, the plaintiffs' widows of the men executed in Rawagede were awarded €20,000 each in compensation, and the state agreed to extend its formal apologies for the massacre. On December 9, 2011, the Dutch ambassador to Indonesia apologized for the tragedy that took place. Only 9 relatives are still alive and will receive €20,000, $27,000, compensation each. The ruling of the judge also included that the Dutch state was responsible because it has the duty to defend its inhabitants, which also indicated that the area was part of the Dutch East Indies in contradiction of the Indonesian claim of 17 August 1945 as its date of independence. The massacre in Rawagede is a tragic reminder of the horrors of war and the importance of protecting the innocent. It is a dark chapter in Dutch history, one that they have acknowledged and apologized for, but can never fully make right. The photos of the execution that were published in 2012 serve as a powerful reminder of the atrocities committed during the conflict, and the need for justice and accountability for those responsible. The publication of the photos caused shock and outrage in the Netherlands and led to renewed calls for the government to take responsibility for the massacre and provide further compensation to the victims' families. It also sparked a wider debate in the Netherlands about the country's colonial past and the need to confront the darker aspects of its history. The Rawagede massacre remains a deeply traumatic event for the families of the victims and for many Indonesians, who see it as a symbol of the brutality and injustice of Dutch colonial rule. The massacre also serves as a reminder of the ongoing struggle for justice and accountability for past human rights abuses, both in Indonesia and around the world. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.